All right, good evening, everybody.
Good evening,
Hey, thank y'all so
everyone.
much for tuning in to our Next Level Living Bible Study. Actually, the first Bible study of the new year. Thank
I
y'all so
know,
much for
sure
tuning
is.
in. We appreciate every one of you for being on tonight. But hey, we need you to do us a favor. We need you to share. We need you to like. We need you to tag. We need you to invite. We need you to get as many people as you can to be a part tonight. Tonight is going to be uplifting. It's going to be encouraging. It's going to be motivating. But I believe it's also going to be life changing. So y'all got to come on in tonight and share it, like it, tag it, invite, and get as many people as you can to be a part. We appreciate you guys for being
Yes, we
on
do.
tonight. Let's get our numbers up tonight.
Let's get our
And let's
numbers
touch
up.
the hearts and minds of people everywhere. So hey, my wife is going to greet some people tonight. Give some announcements tonight, and then we're gonna get to it in this word. All right. So y'all come on in and share and like it, tag and invite, and get as many people as you can to be a part tonight. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, we do. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining our Kingdom Life Faith Center Bible study tonight. Like my husband said, this is the first Bible study of the year.
Yes.
So you know it's going to be off the chain. So I just want to say to you guys that I need you to share the page with your family and friends. Let them know the Kingdom Life Faith Center is on. We got to get our numbers up tonight. And hello, good evening, Terry Parham and Mr. Devin. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Shella T. Roby and family. Thanks for joining us on tonight. Good evening, Eddie and Bruce. Thanks for joining us on tonight. Good evening, Minister Kim
Hey,
Simmons.
look, I was thinking about something Shella said yesterday.
Oh, really? What was you thinking? Oh, wait.
I wonder, is this broadcast busting?
Oh, wow. Michelle, get your pastor tonight, okay? That was an inside joke that we said yesterday. Well, you said yesterday. Now he don't broadcast the whole thing. You know he wrong for that. Now you know he wrong for that, right, Shella? Shella, show me some emojis. Show me some love. You know he wrong for that, right? Hello, James Calhoun. Hello, Minister Jackie. Hello, Shannon Gooseby. Hello, see Lovely Red. Hello, Valerie. Good to see you on tonight. Hello, Bam, Victoria, and Alexis. You guys go ahead and share.
Oh
I am in awe right now. I cannot believe that Pastor said that. You guys, that was an inside joke. Hello. Oh, I know. Shamika said you silly. Oh, my God. Hello, Shamika.
Oh,
Good to see you on tonight as well. Again, you guys, if you can please go ahead and share, tag, like, invite at least 5 people to join us on tonight because we got to get our numbers a little higher. So once you share the page, you can type on the column shared so we can know that you shared. And also let us know what city and state you're viewing us from on tonight as well.
Please do that.
I know, Shella. I'm sorry, sweetie. He wrong. He is wrong for that. He wrong. He know he is so wrong for that. That is so wrong. Poor Miss Shella.
Treasure said, "Don't use it like that.
I know.
Don't. Oh my God, old people."
Oh my God. Miss Shannon. Good to see you on, Miss Shannon. Thank you for sharing, Eddie. Thank you so much. Everybody, once you share, just put shared in the column so we can know that you shared tonight, okay?
We appreciate y'all. We
Yes,
really
we
do. Did we give a big shout out to Bruce and Eddie Collins?
Yes, we did. Bruce and Eddie, we miss you guys. We haven't
Yeah.
seen you guys in a minute. We really miss you guys.
Yeah, we thank y'all so much for being
Thanks
on
for
tonight.
joining us on tonight.
But listen, what we want to do is, hey, you got announcements to give?
Yes, I can give a few announcements.
Yes.
I'm excited about Thursday and Friday because
Yes.
we're having the Faith on Fire revival. And I'm telling you, that Faith on Fire revival is going to be amazing. You definitely want to let your family and friends know. It's going to be for 2 days. It's going to be this Thursday and Friday, January the 6th and January the 7th at 7 p.m. So I'm telling you, if you want your faith stirred up, for the beginning of the year, you definitely need to be at this revival. So it's going to be online, and of course it's free. And we're excited. We're ready.
Yeah, we're ready to go. It's going to be life changing. It really is.
Oh yeah.
And hey, our theme this year is no more excuses.
No more excuses.
Go after it.
That's right.
And so we're going to encourage you to dream like never before, to go after your dreams like never before, believe like never before, trust God like never before. Hey, God's going to do some supernatural things for you. I'm telling you. So we're going to ignite your faith, all right? We're going to ignite your faith.
Yes.
Hey, shout out to Kelly and Tony Johnson on tonight. Shannon
Hello,
Gooseby is on
Kelly.
tonight. And listen, I want to say a big shout out to those who joined our our prayer line last night. Our prayer
Oh my
conference call.
God, that prayer conference call was amazing.
It was the first one that we did of the year. And
It was awesome.
We're praying together as a team the first Monday of every month. And I'm so godly proud of our ministers.
They showed up strong.
They took the lead and they prayed, man. Listen,
prayed.
Pastor really, man.
Oh,
y'all,
my
y'all,
God,
y'all did an
did they
amazing
pray.
job.
Woo.
My wife was talking about that last night before we went to sleep.
Goodness.
It was tremendous and powerful. So we
It was
appreciate
powerful.
you guys. We really do.
Yes, it
and
was
we'll
very
keep
powerful.
you guys abreast on the next one that we have because we're praying for certain things to manifest this year.
Yes, we are.
And so, hey, I'm telling you, we're going after. We're creating a building committee.
Yes.
And so that we can have, we're going to meet with our building committee. And once a week, we're going to meet with the team and get the progress because, hey, we're getting these buildings this year. We're getting our buildings this year.
Oh, yes.
And so and we need you. We're going to be communicating with you and setting up times to meet with you.
That's right.
And listen, we're going after it this year.
Yes,
no
we
more
are.
excuses. We're going after it. I've been planning in my head all day long the time frames that we will be able to have these services and everything in the Palmdale, Lancaster area.
Oh, yeah.
And in the LA area right now, the Long Beach area, whichever one comes first, Inglewood area. I've been playing with the times in my head.
Yes.
Listen, we're going to have people and we're coming together and we're doing what God has called us to do. We are building people for next level living. That's
right.
the vision. So you guys got to
yes.
come on and be a part. We're going to have 5 locations.
5 locations.
One in Los Angeles, one in Long Beach. We're going to have one in Inglewood. We're going to have one in the Palmdale and Lancaster area. And we're going to have one back in my hometown of Mississippi. So we're going to raise up leaders.
Yes.
We're going to raise up ministers. And we're going to raise up pastors. Hey, y'all going to help me do the assignment. We're going to put people in different areas to help do the assignment. We're going to have anointed praise and worship teams,
Yes,
anointed
we are.
ushers, anointed greeters. All of this. We speaking this thing into existence.
Yes.
And so that's why we need you to pray with us. That's why we need your financial support to do the work that God has called us to do. And once you join one location, you are a member of every location.
That's right.
You understand? And so, hey, we're going to have everything set up. What I'm doing is I'm patterning everything after my man of God.
Mm-hmm.
God said, follow those who through faith and patience inherit the promise.
Yes.
So, hey, we're going for it this
We're going
year.
for it.
Somebody ought to put on the screen tonight, you know, I'm going after it.
I'm going after
it. I'm going after it. I'm going after my dreams. I'm going after my desires. I'm going after every promise that God has for me. I'm going after it tonight. I'm going after it. I ain't going to leave no stone unturned.
That's right.
We're going after it tonight. We're going after it. So, hey, we appreciate every one of you. And, man, we're going to have team set up. That's going to be a transitional team as we launch a location. Transition team is going to be coming and to help get locations off the ground. And if they want to stay in that location, it's their choice. They can go back to their original location.
Yes.
But hey, it's going to be off the chain. I'm telling you, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be phenomenal.
Yes.
So we need your prayers. We need your financial support. We need your commitment. We need your attendance. And we're not going to get rid of the virtual services either.
No, we're not.
We're not. We're going to be both in person and virtual. And we're going to touch the hearts and minds of people everywhere. So I'm telling you, y'all, come on and jump on board. Jump on board with us. Let's grow together so we can go together.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
You got any other announcements tonight, honey?
Yes, I do. Coming up in February, actually on February the 19th, which is on a Saturday, we're going to be having a leadership symposium.
Yes.
So leaders, we definitely want you to be a part of this as well, and ministers. It's open to the public. So if you know any other leaders or ministers that have businesses or if we're going to be talking about developing the leader in you, the leadership in you. We're going to also be talking about developing an atmosphere of excellence. And we're also going to be talking about developing a leadership attitude.
Yes.
And so there's so many different topics that we're going to be talking about. So you definitely want to be a part of that. If you have a business and you want to get your team a part of this, that would be a great time to get them built up for the new year as well.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. I'm telling you, you got to be a part.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be a Zoom meeting,
a
Zoom thing. You got to be a part. I'm telling you, we're going to change the lives of people. That's what we're doing.
Yes,
the
we
Bible
are.
tells us to teach. We got to preach the whole counsel. And the only way we can do that is that we got to have different symposiums and small groups and things like that to touch hearts and minds. So y'all come on, jump on board with us, pray with us, support. Let's go after it. I'm telling you, go after it this year.
And this symposium is not only for ministry, it's for people who own businesses, it's for entrepreneurs, people that want to start a business. I mean, it's for everyone.
It's going to be on there. And Miss Shamika going to be one of our people on there.
Yes, she is.
It's going to be amazing. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing.
Oh,
and we're going to utilize her.
She has a lot of knowledge. Yeah. She has a lot of knowledge.
She don't know nothing about it. She
just found out right now. Yeah, we're going to be meeting with you on that, Shamika.
So, it's going to be good.
Yes.
We got anything else?
No, that is it for now. Also, for next month, we'll be starting back to small groups.
Yes.
And so we'll have our men's group, our women's group. We'll have our singles group and the better self group and the mature saints group and the youth group with Shamika Bulgard.
Yeah.
So we're going to be starting back all the groups in February as well.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing.
Y'all got to jump on board with us, all right?
Yes.
And now one other quick thing before we get into this word tonight. Listen, we need videos from you guys. And I'll just use Miss Shamika since she's the last person we made mention of. We need a video from you guys, and that'll simply say something like this: "Hi, my name is Shamika Bogart, and I'm making no more excuses this year. I'm going after it." So we need you guys to give us some videos like that. All right, it don't take past 30 seconds for you to record that video. We just ask that you be in a nice lighted area. Have on something nice. Make sure you check your surrounding, that your house ain't dirty and stuff like that. Wherever you take the pictures at, that you ain't got a lot of screaming babies and stuff like that. You understand? And you don't have to be all fancy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just say, "Hi, my name is Terry Marie Parham. My name is Terry Marie Parham Smith. I'm making no more excuses this year. I'm going after it."
That's
what we need from
That's
you.
right.
We need
Go
you
ahead, Terry.
because this year is a no more excuse. So we're going to be adding it into our Sunday services and stuff like that. And we're encouraging people. So I need y'all to come on.
Get those videos in.
Get the videos in. Get them in to us. We'll contact some of you. But listen, get the videos in. I'm telling you, we need it. But make sure your stuff is being held right, the light is right, that you check your surroundings, that you don't have a lot of screaming noise in the background and stuff like that. But we need it. We need it because, hey, we pushing this year. We making no more excuses. We going after it. So y'all got to be a part, and let's go for it. Let's go for it together, all right? I appreciate y'all. I really do.
Yes.
And it's going to be live. I'm telling you, it's going to be life-changing. You might as well get on board. I'm telling you. So let's get to it. All right? Anything else we got?
No, that is it. We are ready for the word.
And I forgot you looking real nice tonight.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I feel the anointment.
I feel the presence right now. Right, honey? Oh, my God.
Let me...
Ooh, wait. We gonna get you tonight.
Please get me good.
We gonna get you tonight. Shamika, get your spiritual father, please.
Get me good.
Bam, get your spiritual dad, please. I'm gonna have to call Shamika afterwards because she probably said he's about to start acting up. Yes, he is. I don't know what's going on with him tonight.
Miss Angie's probably like, yeah, Pastor, that's what we talking
Miss
about.
Angie, hey, Miss Angie.
Hurry up, be tripping. See, that's Bruce. Bruce got me acting up.
No, I think it's Eddie.
Is it? Okay,
It's Miss Eddie. We're gonna blame Miss Eddie. Oh my God.
If y'all can see Treasure's face, y'all would be laughing.
We gotta say hello to Miss Desiree Alvarado.
Miss
tonight as
Desiree,
well.
good to see you.
Hello, family.
Good to see you guys.
Yes, our kingdom, my family.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be stretching in a minute. I need to stretch.
You need to stretch.
Yeah.
It's the old age, huh? It's the old age.
I'm getting prepared.
It's the old age.
I'm getting prepared.
Oh, Lord Jesus, help him, Lord. Okay, Miss Treasure's sitting here making faces, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started.
I gotta hurry up. Maybe it's that Jimmy Choo perfume you got on.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Oh, hey, Treasure. Shamika said hello.
Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Take it by
Past time now.
All right, say it with me. Say it out. This is my Bible.
This is my Bible.
It is the Word of God.
It is the Word of God.
Inside of my Bible.
Inside my Bible.
It's 66 books
66
of
books.
revelation, insights, concepts, ideas, blessings, and instructions for my life. So tonight,
I'll be taught the Word.
I'll hear the Word.
I'll hear the Word.
And my life
will
never be the same.
Never be the same.
In Jesus' name.
You got me choking. See, Lovely Red said, what's in the house? Honey, the anointing is in the house right now, honey. And I'm telling you, it's flowing.
Let me get to it. Let's go to the book of Joshua, chapter number 1. Joshua, chapter number 1. We'll look at verse number 8. Joshua, chapter 1, and verse number 8. Joshua, chapter 1, verse number 8 says, This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. And then verse number 9 says, Have I not commanded thee? Be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Now, we're talking to really tonight, our Bible studies are really going to be different from Sunday morning.
Yes, it is.
And so, but in dealing with our Bible studies, we're going to really minister to you as a person. And so with the Bible study lessons tonight, we're talking about becoming a better you.
Yes.
About a better me. And we're going to talk about 20 biblical principles, 20 biblical laws to help you become a better you. And this right here is going to be fantastic and phenomenal.
Oh, yes.
But now as we look at verse number 8 in Joshua chapter 1, verse 8 says, This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. So literally what he's telling you and I is that if we meditate in this word, get this word, let it meditate it, and let it marinate in our lives, and what ends up happening is we become better people.
Oh, yes.
We become prosperous, we become successful, we become better. Now, when you look at the word here, he says this book of the law. The word law here in the passage scripture really means a systematic principle that are designed to produce a desired result every time. So when he's talking about a law, he's not talking about the speed limit says 65 and that's a law. He's saying he's not talking about if you commit murder, you're going to jail. He's not talking about those type of laws, but he's talking about spiritual principles. And so he's teaching us according here that if we meditate on the spiritual principles or the spiritual laws, then what will end up happening is we will become better.
Yes.
Now, so let's go to Job chapter 38 and verse number 33. Job chapter 38 and verse 33. Job 38 and 33 says this, Thou knowest thou the ordinance of heaven, canst thou set the dominion thereof in the earth. Now this is God talking to Job. Remember, Job is ready to kill himself. He's frustrated and irritated, and he's even telling to God, just take my life. And he's saying things like, I wish I had never been born, because Job had lost everything he had in one day.
Yeah.
He's lost it all. And so now he's frustrated. And so now God has come down to talk to Job. And God says to Job, he says, gird yourself up like a man. In other words, say, hey, talk to me like a man.
Pull your pants up.
Yeah, talk to me like a man. And so he's telling Job, do you know the ordinance of heaven? Now, the word ordinance here means, do you know the laws of the universe? When you look at Job 38 and 33 from the New Living Translation, it says, do you know the laws of the universe? Can you use them to regulate the earth? So he's telling us that God used laws to make sure that the earth itself is established. So if God used laws to make sure that the earth itself is established, then here's what he wants us to do. Take the laws that he has in the word of God so we can become better. Now, there are different types of laws in the Bible. We talk about the commandments, 10 commandments. We know that there are more than 10 commandments, but those 10 commandments are 10 categories. We're not talking about those laws. There is something called the law of faith in the Bible. You understand? There's talking about the law of tithing or the law of giving. Yes. So Scripture says, if I work these laws, I will become prosperous. I will become better. Now, let's deal with the first law. The first law now we have written here is the law of self-evaluation. The law of self-evaluation. Self-evaluation here means I take inventory of my life. It means to assess my life. It means to analyze my life. So watch now. The first law is I got to have self-evaluation. I got to take inventory of my life. I got to see, why am I where I am today? Yes. Why am I dealing with what I'm dealing with? Why am I the same today as I was 10 years ago? Why? So I have to take inventory of my life. I have to assess my life. Not only do I have to I have to analyze my life. This is crucial. And a lot of people don't like to examine their lives. Right. Because I found out that when you start analyzing your life, you may find something in your life that you don't like. All right. When I first asked my wife to marry me, and she said yes to me, we had to go through 6 months of counseling with our pastor. Ooh. And those counseling sessions were very hard. Yeah. And they were very hard for me because he dealt with some things in the counseling session, like who's going to handle the money in the marriage. He dealt with how to communicate with one another, you got a blended family, how to work things out with a blended family. He even went down through the aspect of talking about sex, and I almost fell out the chair.
Who's going to pay the bill?
Yeah, he went through all of the whole process. And in the process of this, I was getting frustrated and irritated because I was learning some stuff about myself that I did not like. Yeah. In other words, I came face to face with me.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't like what I came face to face with. So watch now. When you go through self-examination, you come face to face with the real you.
Oh, yeah.
This is where you take inventory of your life and you say, you know what? I got a nasty attitude. That's probably the reason that I'm not prospering. I smoke too much. That's probably why I'm not prospering, why my body is hurting like it is. I drink too much. That's probably why my body is like it is. I do this, I do that. It's you giving you a self-check. You're looking at you in the mirror, so you are self-evaluating you. That's the key thing that's important. The number one law to help you get into the next level is you must evaluate yourself. You got to evaluate yourself. The Bible says,
that is so true, because nobody knows you better than yourself.
Yeah.
You know the areas that you need to work on. You know the things that you need to change in your life to go farther in life.
Yeah.
And so nobody knows you like you. God knows you, but you know yourself better than anybody.
Yeah, and you have to be honest with you.
You got to be honest with yourself.
You have to be honest with yourself and say, you know what? I got a bad attitude.
Right.
I'm angry all the time. I'm insecure. Mm-hmm. I don't spend money wisely. You understand? I'm not a good father. I'm not a good mother. I'm not a good wife. I'm not a good husband. You know, I'm not attending to my husband's needs. I'm not attending to my wife's needs. You understand? I don't even spend no time with me. I'm helping everybody else and spend no time with myself. You have to go through evaluate yourself.
And be honest about it.
Be honest about it.
You got
to be honest about it.
That's the only way it's going to work. You got to be honest with yourself.
Yeah. So one of the toughest things to do is to be honest with yourself. One of the toughest things to do is be honest with yourself.
True.
2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse number 5 says it like this. It says, examine yourself whether you be in the faith.
That's
Prove
right.
your own selves. Know ye not that your own selves, how that Jesus Christ is in you, except you be reprobate. Now, we just want to deal with the A part of the scripture.
Okay.
Well, the Bible said, examine yourself whether you be in the faith and prove your own self. And so watch, let's deal with this.
Okay.
And we got nurses on here.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I was listening at a documentary one time and they were talking about cancer. And breast cancer specifically in African American women.
Yes.
And what the one doctor was on, lady, and she was saying that if women would just examine their own breast.
That's right.
If they would just examine their own breast, they can detect whether they got breast cancer before it's too late.
It's true. That's true.
And so I was like, well, how could they? What do you mean? And the lady was And she showed a little
yeah.
mannequin or whatever it was, and she showed the ladies, this is how you check your breast.
Check
you
your
know what I'm saying?
breast,
She said,
yes.
this is not perversion.
Right.
But you checking to see if
check
there's
your
lumps
breast.
and things like that. That's an
Exactly.
examination.
Exactly.
And she said you have to do self-examination. If you self-examine, then you will discover this before it is too late.
Oh, yes.
And I thought about it. I said, man, then I need to examine my life like that. Got to examine it in the natural. Got to examine it in the spirit realm. I got to examine myself.
Yes.
So watch now. The word examine here means to scrutinize. It means to scrutinize your life. It means to look into your life. It means to dig into your life. But it also means to question your life.
Ooh,
I know, Miss Sheila, that
that's
ain't on your notes right now.
That's good. That's good.
Let me say it again. Ain't on your notes. I just
Question your
added
life.
that.
That's good.
To examine here means to scrutinize your life. It also means to look into your life. It means to dig into your life. Another translation says it means to investigate your life, but it also means to question your life.
Wow.
Why are we here? Why am I going through what I'm going through?
Right.
Why am I constantly dealing with this situation? Let me investigate my life. In other words, you become the LAPD, a detective for the LAPD. I'm investigating me.
Got to get to the root of it.
You got to get to the root cause of the problem. And that becomes the issue that we don't examine ourselves.
Right.
So the Bible here says, examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Now he's talking to us from the standpoint of to examine yourself to see if you're really living a Christian life.
Right.
To see if you be in the faith.
Right.
But now we're using the flip side of this to examine yourself to see what you need to do to become better. Examine yourself to see what you need to do to achieve your dreams and your desires. Do I need to get my credit right so I can get my house? Do I need to develop a plan, a budgeting plan, a spending plan so that I can get a house?
Exactly.
Do I need to create a bank account to put money in the bank account so I can buy a house?
Yes.
Do I need to pick up the phone and call Casey Abner on the phone and say, hey, I'm looking to buy a house, but my credit score is about 501. What do I need to do? I'm gathering information. I'm doing research to help me get to where I need to go.
That's right.
And you have to be careful that you don't dismiss what they tell you. You gotta be careful because sometimes we'll dismiss what a person tells us and not understanding that what they told us is not to hurt us, but to help us.
It's to help us, yeah.
So you gotta examine yourself. Now, examining myself should be a continual process. In other words, I examine myself on a continuous basis. It's an ongoing process.
Do it daily.
I do it daily.
Do it daily.
I do it daily.
Oh, yes.
So 2 Corinthians 13 chapter verse number 5 from the International Standard Version of the Bible says, keep examining yourself. Notice that. He said, keep examining yourself to see whether you are continuing in the faith.
Right.
Test yourself. He said, continuously, keep on examining yourself. So I got to examine myself daily.
Oh, yeah.
I got to look at myself every single day. Every single day. You got to look at yourself in the mirror.
What could I do better?
Yeah, every single day. What do I need to do better?
Yes.
I can't say, well, I know I need to lose weight, but I ain't trying to.
Exactly.
And I'm complaining.
Right.
No, my dress too big. I'm not going to get back down the size I am. Well, then go and lose weight.
Right.
Go and examine yourself and see I can't hardly sleep at night. There's too much weight on me. Then you need to lose weight. You have to make the decision that you're going to examine yourself and say, I need to do what it takes in order for me to be better. That's crucial. Now, 2 Corinthians 13 chapter verse number 5 from the Message translation says, test yourselves to make sure you are solid in the faith. So I'm continuously examining myself, but I'm also testing myself.
Oh, yeah.
Got to know if I'm really in this thing for real. I got to know if I'm really down with this for real.
Right.
I got to know if I'm really about this for real. See, if you're really about this life of becoming better, you're going to do what it takes.
Oh, yeah. You're
gonna
going to
do what it takes.
and you're going to walk the walk.
You're going to do what it takes.
You're going to do what it takes.
Yeah. Now, when I examine myself, I must understand, number one, who I am and who I can become. So examining myself is all about understanding who I am and who I can become.
Yes.
So watch now. Who I am is my character, my position, and my importance in life right now. So examining myself means I understand who I am right now. So understanding who I am is I understand who I am is my character. I'm understanding my character. And I'm understanding my position. I'm understanding my importance right now. Right. See, for some of you right now, your character is stopping you from getting to where you need to go. So you need to fix some things. You can't get mad all the time with everybody now.
Right.
You used to fighting everybody and cussing everybody out and getting into it with everybody. Well, if you're gonna be better in God and possess what God promised you, you have to tweak some things. In other words, I got to get my character. So I have to understand who I am right now.
Oh, yes.
But also who I can become. All right. So watch now. Who I can become is who I can change into or who I can grow to be. Look, this is important now. This is about who I can change into and who I can grow to become or grow to be. So I already know where I am right now. I've identified some stuff in my life. Got a bad attitude. You understand? I'm lazy at this moment. I do some stuff. I don't never plan. I do things without thinking. And then once I go do it, I wish I had never done it. So I'm taking this evaluation of my life. Now, also the thing that I got to do from Romans chapter number 12, because to understand who I am and to understand who I can become means I need to transform my thinking.
Right.
All right. Romans chapter number 12, verse number 1 says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable servant. And then it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of my mind. So watch now, that means my mind has to change.
Oh, yes.
The transformation in my mind has to take place.
Got to be renewed.
If there is no transformation in my mind, then I will stay in the same situation that I am. And I will wake up one day and it's 10 years later and I'm doing the same thing I was doing 10 years ago.
Ooh.
Never grew, never evolved, never changed, and I never became better because I am focused on, well, I'm not focused at all. I have not transformed my thinking. I have not allowed myself to undergo a metamorphosis.
Oh, that's good. That's good right there.
So watch now, the word transform here in the Greek is the word metamorpho. That means metamorphosis. It means to change into another form. It means to transform. It means to transfigure.
Transfigured, yeah.
But now when the Bible uses the word renewing, it means a renewal. It means renovation. It means complete change for the better.
Oh, that's a good one.
It means complete change for the better.
Yes.
So watch now. I'm undergoing a transformation for the better.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Let me say it again. I'm undergoing a transformation for the better. I'm not doing this just because. Right? I'm doing this for the better. All right? I was talking to my spiritual daughter, and she was talking about some things that she's doing for herself and for her children.
Yes.
You understand? I don't want to die and leave my children. I'm doing some things to better me and so that I can be here for my children.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's a transformation. That's a metamorphosis. The person has examined themselves and say, I need to be better in this area. So I need to be better, not just for somebody else, but I need to be better for me. I need to be better for me. And there are a lot of people who are watching me today. You are not selfish enough in these areas. I want to lose weight because I want to get a husband. No, I want to lose weight because I want to live.
You don't do it for the wrong reason.
Yeah,
do it for yourself.
You
not
do it for the
somebody
self.
else.
You do it for the right reason. Listen,
Yes.
I want to come out of this apartment because I want me a house. You understand? Not just because my children, I want my children to grow up in a house. Look, I want to live in one too.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? I'm changing. I'm doing this for the betterment of me.
Right.
And guess what? Because I'm doing it for the betterment of me, you end up with the overflow of who I am at this moment. I'm talking to somebody tonight. Because if you do it for the wrong reason, then guess what? God will not show up for you. So I'm doing it not for you. I'm doing it for me. And the overflow of who I become will benefit you.
Ooh, that's good.
I know. There's some people looking at Pastor like, what? I'm doing it for the betterment of me.
Oh, yes.
And you're going to get the overflow of who I become.
That's right.
Watch now. So when I examine myself, I must understand who I am and who I can become. Number 2, I must understand what I am and what I am not. So many people are trying to measure up to somebody else and be somebody else.
You just got to be who God has called you to be and be yourself.
You got to be you.
You got to be yourself. Yes.
Listen, the one thing I never do is push being a preacher on my children. Now, I be joking with Treasure all the time. You going to preach, you going to be, and you know I'm not. I ain't doing that. And listen, I already know. Now, my wife be pushing her until you going to college. She say, I don't want to go. I know she ain't built for that.
She's not built for college.
I know she's not built for that. So here's the thing. Doesn't mean that she dumb, stupid, or smart. That means this ain't the life for her.
Right.
So watch now. If you do stuff just because somebody else does it, just because there's money involved in it, just because of this or that, and you're not doing it because this is who I really am,
right.
you are about to mess up your life.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you must understand what you are. I got to
you
understand
are.
what I am.
Oh,
And I
yes.
got to understand what I am not.
That's right.
So watch this now. What I am is my identity and my occupation in life. Okay? I'm a human.
Yes.
I'm a husband.
I'm a wife.
You're a wife. I'm a pastor.
Yes.
You understand? You're a mother of 4. You're a mother of 2. I'm a newlywed. You got to understand. You got to understand what I am at this moment. I got to understand this. I'm a nurse at this moment. I'm a CNA at this moment.
I'm a CEO at the
Yeah,
moment.
I'm a CEO. I'm a prison guard at this moment. You understand?
Yes.
I'm a real estate agent at this. You got to understand this because what I am is my identity and my occupation in life.
Right.
What I am not is my gift.
Ooh, that's good.
Let me say it again.
That's good.
What I am not is my gift.
Right.
All right? Most people try to identify themselves with the gift that God gave them. You are not your gift. Your gift is what God clothed you in order for you to reach people and to change people's lives. You're not your gift.
That's right. Your gift do not define you.
Yeah, your gift is not. So what I am not is my gift. My gift does not define me. It empowers me to bring about change. I'm not my gift. Listen, I was watching this dude. I don't know if y'all remember the Jamie Foxx show years ago, and they had Braxton on there.
Oh, yeah.
And Braxton was saying how he couldn't really get no more roles after the Jamie Foxx show because everybody saw him as Braxton. Everybody saw him as Braxton. He said wherever he went, everybody identified him as being Braxton. And he's saying he would tell people, he gets so frustrated with it, he would tell people, I'm not Braxton. It's a character that I played.
Right.
So people associated him with being Braxton.
Oh, that's sad. That's so sad.
So he couldn't get no more. As soon as he walked in the doors, he said to test for a script or audition for a script. He said everybody. As soon as he walked in the door, they said, "Oh, it's Braxton." He knew then he wasn't getting the role. Everybody saw him as that. Listen to this. You must understand that you are not your gift.
That's right.
You're not your gift. I'm talking to somebody tonight because what ends up happening is with people is that you're always on. People expect you to always be on. All right? Have y'all seen the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Will Smith show, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, anytime you see Carlton, you do not see Alfonso Ribeiro. You see Carlton. That's all you're going to ever see is Carlton. You don't see nothing else. That dude been in television since I've been a kid. You understand? Doing the Michael Jackson dances, had the Michael Jackson teaching video to teach people how to dance like Michael Jackson, the moonwalk. This dude been in television since he been a kid. But you always going to know him as Carlton.
Yeah.
You know him from that dance and all this type of stuff. And that dude can't hardly separate this from himself. And so people identify him now. You ought to see the dance that go on in this house every day. The Carlton dance is done in this house every single day.
Wow.
Every single day. So watch now. I am not my gift. I'm not my gift. So people expect you to be on every day.
Oh yeah.
They don't understand that sometimes sometimes I just want to relax and kick back.
Right.
Listen, I know God called me to be a pastor, but I ain't pastoring 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Right.
You understand? When I get home, sometimes I just want to be the dude who sit in front of the TV and do nothing and watch the football game and go crazy like a fan. You understand? So, sometimes this is what I want to be at this moment. Yes. And listen, I'm pastor on Sunday morning. I'm pastoring now when it's time, when you call and stuff like that, and I got to put this hat on. But there are times now where I just want to kick back.
Yes, and be a husband.
I'm not on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so people, when they see you, they expect you to be this person. Like you walking with a halo and a cloud over your head every day. Every time you walk, music playing. That ain't like that every day. Sometimes I'm in the flesh. I'm going to tell you straight up truth. Sometimes I'm in the flesh. Sometimes my wife walk by and I be like, oh, good God. You got it, girl. I'll be Chris Browning it out. You got it, girl. You got it. So I ain't always shondo, bo, shondo, all of that. And let me pray for your dust. Sometimes rev them in the flesh.
Right.
So you have to understand that you ain't your gift. And that you're not on 24 hours a day. Do you not realize when the lights are left on 24 hours a day, the bill is going to be expensive?
It's going to be expensive.
Well, we don't use the word expensive. It's going to be high.
Yeah, we don't use expensive.
It's going to be high.
Yeah.
Because it's on every day. Listen, and people will expect you to be on every single day when they see you.
All day long.
So you have to understand that I am not my gift.
Right.
I'm not my gift. Let's go to 2 Corinthians chapter number 10. Let's go 2 Corinthians chapter number 10. Now, I cannot compare myself to other people. All right. This is what happens to a lot of people. Many people are comparing themselves to everybody else and not understanding now. If you always own, people expect you to be this. So I can't be comparing myself all the time to somebody else. 2 Corinthians chapter number 10, verse number 12. Verse number 12 says, we dare not make ourselves of the number or compare ourselves with some that commend themselves, but they measure themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves. It ain't wise. So I can't compare myself to anybody else. I just can't do it. I don't have the time to do it. I don't want to do it because it's too much.
It's too much.
See, if you start comparing yourself to somebody, you deny who you are.
Exactly.
So don't compare yourself to anybody else. If you're going to be better, you can't be better trying to be somebody else.
That's true.
Now, I can follow the pattern of somebody else, but I ain't that person.
You ain't that person.
I can see the example that they set before me, take the examples that they have, utilize the example so I could be better. But guess what? That does not make me them.
Exactly.
And I've seen in the preaching world, it is notorious that people do stuff like this. Oh, yeah. I have seen people change everything about themselves just to be like a specific preacher.
Don't do it.
Talk like them. Try and walk like them, try to carry their Bible like them, all this type of stuff.
Preach like
them.
them.
And it's not you. It's not your gift. Be who you are. That's one of the things that I teach the ministers in our church.
Oh, yes.
Be you. You can't
yourself.
be Pastor Perry.
That's right.
Be you. Be the best you from this platform that you can be.
You
because
are original.
You are original. Be the best you
original.
You can be from this platform because you're going to reach people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, you have to be yourself. Know who God made you. Know who you are and know who you are not.
Yes.
But then number 3, I got to understand where I am and where I come from.
Ooh, that's a good one.
If I'm going to be better, I got to know where I am and where I come from.
Yes.
Now, let's deal with where I am and where I come from. Where I am is the place that I'm in now. This can be either good or bad. I got to understand where I'm at now. Where am I in my life right now?
Yeah.
Is this a good place or a bad place? Where am I at right now? Am I in a dark place in my life? Well, we know that's a bad place. Am I in a place of grief? We know that's a bad place. Am I in a place of dysfunction? We know that's a bad place. Am I in a place of peace right now?
Yes.
Well, I ain't struggling. I ain't stressing over nothing no more. You understand? I done got married. I'm happy.
Yes.
You understand? I'm building a life. I'm building a legacy. I feel good at this moment.
Yes.
See, you got to know what place you are in. You got to know. So I got to understand now. We said number 3, where I am and where I come from. Where I am is the place that I'm in right now. This can either be good or bad. But then B, where I come from is my history.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? This is the reason why I act the way I act. This is the reason why.
Yeah.
It's in my history. Okay? So if I'm going to be better, I got to know my history.
Got to know your history.
Got to know my history. I got to know it. Where do I come from?
Where do you come from?
Where I come from is my history. If I don't know where I come from, then it's destined. Then I'm destined to repeat it. Then it's destined to be repeated either by me or by my children.
Ooh, you said a whole mouthful right there.
It's destined now. So where I come from is my history. If I don't know where I come from, then it's destined to be repeated either by my children, either by me or by my children.
Yeah.
Because what I am is I'm going to pass on.
That's right.
All right. And some of you have passed on certain things to your children.
Ooh.
Some of you passed on certain things to your children unknowingly. You understand? You acted a certain way.
Yeah.
You understand? I saw a baby, couldn't have been no more than 6 months old. They had already put a red do-rag on the baby, had tied him up.
Oh, no.
And they kind of had put on magic marker on him. You understand the set that he was from. This baby 6 months old.
Oh, no.
This baby 6 months old. This baby just trying to identify shapes in the house. He just knowing what a voice is. He
Don't
trying to
even
get
know
something to
his
eat.
ABCs
Yeah, he don't
yet.
know
1,
nothing.
2,
He don't
3.
he don't know
Oh, my
nothing.
God.
They already them wrapped him up.
Oh.
Already wrapped him up.
That's so sad.
So this child now will be transformed into what the parents are. Be transformed into it. Okay, y'all saw the TikTok video where the little boy walked by, looked like couldn't have been more than 3 or 4 years old, and he said, "Y'all didn't buy me nothing," and he beat, and then he said, "F for y'all." You understand?
Oh,
and they started laughing. They started laughing in the house. They started laughing. Boy, come here, boy.
That is not funny.
I was like, that ain't funny.
That is not funny.
That ain't funny at all.
That ain't funny at
this
all.
This kid cussing y'all out at 4 years old.
Oh, no,
and he cussing
no.
y'all out at 4 years old because you've been teaching him and training him
Oh, my God.
to cuss y'all out at 4 years old because y'all cussing him out at 4 years old.
Oh.
And you told him this is the right thing to say. Y'all seen the video on TikTok. Don't act like you ain't
no.
seen it. This ain't for
That's
you to try to be
horrible.
holy and sanctified and now. And
Ooh-wee.
nah, shout out. You seen it.
It's not cute, Kim.
It's not
You're
cute,
right.
man. It's not cute at all. But watch this now. But when you got 16-year-olds raising babies, so the 16-year-old and the 4-year-old is growing up together.
Oh.
They listen to the same music. So now the mama is the friend as opposed to being the mother. I'm talking to somebody tonight. So you have to understand where you come from is your history.
Oh, yes.
If you don't understand your history, you are going to pass this stuff on to the next generation.
That's
So
right.
if I'm going to be better, I got to understand my history. Where did I come from?
Where did you come from?
Why do I act like this? And if you got a son in the house that's acting crazy or a daughter that's acting crazy and y'all always bumping heads, it's because the two of you are just alike. And you, when you see your child, you see you.
yourself.
Y'all just alike. You act just alike. You talk just alike. You walk just alike. And when you are getting into it with her, it's because you're really getting into it with yourself.
Wow.
You have to make the decision that you're going to be better. I'm going to be better.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to go and be better. I got to understand my history. I got to understand where I came from.
Yes.
Some of you right now, the neighborhood shaped you.
Wow.
The neighborhood shaped you. The neighborhood told you you ain't supposed to snitch. So, you know, if such and such get killed, police knock on the door, you see who do. I ain't saying nothing. I don't know nothing. Kill your family member. You ain't gonna say, no, I don't know nothing. They just killed my brother. I don't know. I don't know who did. Listen to this. Kill my brother, and I seen it and knock on the door. And ask me. I'm telling. Listen to this.
Oh, yes.
It was Big J Rock. You understand?
Okay.
He lived down on the corner of Gage and such and such and such.
54.
Yeah, he lived in the gold house with the black gate, apartment number 4. It ain't
Exactly.
his name ain't on the list.
Exactly.
He live up there with Duquisha. That's where he live at. If he ain't at Duquisha house, he down there on Crenshaw and Florence. That's where over by the Arco gas station.
Right.
You understand? Look, I'm telling you all.
Right at the corner.
But Pastor, you know, stitches get stitches. Well, then they better call the plastic surgeon. I'm talking to somebody. So the hood shaped you.
Somebody today.
So the hood say don't say nothing. Look, I'm telling. What, Pastor, you a snitch, whatever you want to call it. Hurt my family. I'm telling.
Yes.
Listen.
Oh, yes.
It was
telling.
It was Duquisha. It was Duquisha and Brahmahisha. They twin. It was them.
Twins.
It was them. They did it. They
Right.
hurt my mama. Listen to that. And if you don't get to them before I do, you better get to them first. But I'm telling you, it was them.
Oh, yeah.
How you want? So the hood shapes your mentality. So crime goes on in your neighborhood. You're not gonna say nothing. You just gonna keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Now you don't kill my sister, kill my children, kill mine. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna take stand because you know that's a hood code. I ain't taking the stand. I'm going right up in there. You understand? Right up in there. Love I'm going right up in there and stand right up there. Yeah. I solemnly tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the
So help me. Yes, Lord. Yes.
You riding in the car with your homeboy, and this dude got a thing of weed on him, a big old thing of weed on him, and you don't know he got it, and y'all getting arrested, and just because of your car, you drive, you finna go to jail. The devil is a lie. Hey, bruh, you better tell these people this stuff is yours. I'm not going to no prison for you.
Right.
I'm not going to jail for you. Hey, you better tell these people this is your stuff.
Right.
I'm not finna go spend the rest of my life in jail.
Oh, no.
Because you sitting up in here, you dirty and don't tell me.
Right.
And I'm riding down the street with you now. I'm finna get arrested because I'm with you. No, heck no. You better tell these people that this weed is yours. You better tell these people that this gun is yours. You better tell them I'm not going to jail for you.
Exactly.
I know there are people right now who are watching me. And you ain't gonna say nothing. Well, I'm gonna say something. I'm not going to penitentiary. You understand?
Okay.
I ain't going to Saladin. I ain't going to
taking a rap for
Colorado.
something that you done
I ain't
done.
going to federal penitentiary. I ain't going to visit Bruce and Eddie.
That's
I ain't
right.
going to visit none of them. I ain't going to Parchment. You understand? I ain't going to none of them. I ain't going to Tracy. I ain't going to none one of them.
Okay.
You did none one of them. You did it. Hey, him is him. Well, you snitching.
I'm
man.
telling.
Look, I'm him.
I'm
I ain't
telling.
going to jail for you. I'm just telling you
Okay.
straight up true. I'm being better. I'm sitting up here in jail, and then here you come 6 months later. You come to jail for something stupid you did. Now we both in jail. You in jail for the crime that you committed, and I'm in jail for the crime you committed.
Oh, my God.
No, heck no. I know some of y'all are like, Pastor, boy, listen, I'm not going to jail for you.
That's right.
I'm just not doing that. I ain't doing what I told my kids off the bat. Don't do nothing stupid and think
Don't
I'm
do
going to jail
nothing
for you. The
stupid.
devil
I
is
know
a lie. I
that's
ain't going
right.
to jail for you. Not at all. I got too
Not
much to
at
live
all.
for. I ain't going to be in jail up in there, and then I got to be up there with all these dudes, and I got to be sleeping with 7 shanks. You understand? I got me 7 toothbrushes and found them down and hide them in the I got to be on P's and Q's, and then here, I ain't got no problem with these people over here, but if it go down, I got to go down with it. Oh, please. Heck no.
Oh, no.
I like my freedom. I
Oh,
like my
yes.
freedom. I ain't
Oh,
going.
yes.
I know some of y'all.
Oh, yes.
I ain't doing it.
That's right.
So you got to understand where you come from, and you got to understand. We said you got where I come from is my history. If I don't know where I come from, then it's destined to be repeated either by me or by my children.
Yes.
Now, number 4, you got to understand, when do I need to become better? I got to understand, when do I need to become better? And I need to become better now.
Oh, yeah. Right now.
You got it right now. So as you're going through this evaluation, you're looking at yourself and you're saying, when do I really need to become better? You know what? I need to start right now. I'm not going to put off tomorrow. I'm not going to put off today for tomorrow.
Right.
I think that's how that go, right? I'm not going to put off today and do it tomorrow. I'm not going to do that. I need to go and do that now. You understand? If you know you need to work out, go and do it now. Don't push it. Don't push it. Don't push it. That's procrastination. So I got to understand, when do I need to become better? I need to become better.
If you know you need to go back to school for a trade,
Yeah.
then go back to school for a trade.
When do I need to become better is a period in time in which I choose. I choose
Oh, yeah.
when I become better.
Right.
I choose. I have to make the decision. God's not going to make the decision for me. I have to make the decision myself. I choose to be better now. I choose to be better now. That is so important and so crucial. The Bible tells us a story about the woman with the issue of blood in Mark chapter 5 and verse 25 to 29. It tells a story about the woman with the issue of blood. This woman has been suffering for 12 long years trying to get better. And she didn't get better. She got worse and lost everything that she had. Not only is she sick, but she broke. Can you imagine? She done got worse in her health, but she done got worse financially. She can't pay her bill, and she tore it from the floor up. And she's been having administration for 12 years every day, 7 days a week for 12 straight years.
My God.
Midol don't help. Advil don't help. Tylenol don't help. Chocolate ain't helping. You understand? So she got this stuff every day for 12 years. But she makes a decision one day. I'm going to be better today.
Oh, yeah.
She heard Jesus was coming by. So she made a decision. She said, if I can just touch him and his garment, I'm going to be made whole.
That's right.
So guess what she does? She said, today is the day that I'm going to be better.
Oh, yes.
It all started with her. It did not start with God. It all starts with you. Let me say it to you again. It all starts with you. You have to choose to be better.
She made a decision that I'm going to get healed today.
Yeah, she made that decision.
Yep,
See,
she made
God
that
didn't
decision.
make that decision for her.
Right.
She made it
She
herself.
made it, yes.
That's so crucial.
Oh, yes.
I have to make the decision to be better today. The choice is on me. It ain't on God. But then number 5, I got to understand why I am and why I need to be better.
That's good.
I got to understand that. See, why I am is the reason and cause for my existence. Why am I here? Why did God allow me to be born now and didn't let me be born in the 1920s or the 1800s or the 1700s? Why did he let me be born now? Why he didn't wait and let me be born in 2021? Why now? Why now? Well, you're born into this earth with a purpose. That means that God had a plan for your life. You are not sent here just because God needed to fill and populate the earth. But you are here with a purpose and a plan. Yes. So I got to understand now why I am. Why I am is the reason and the cause of my existence. I exist to bring hope to humanity. That's the reason I exist.
Oh, yeah.
To bring hope to humanity. Listen, you have a gift to bring hope to humanity. You have something on the inside of you that can change the life of people. It is not based on whether you can read or write. So you may not be able to read or write, but you might be able to sing. You may not be able to sing, but a sound could change people's lives.
Your testimony
your
can
testimony
change
can change people's lives.
That's right.
So that's why you cannot look at yourself and discount why you're here in the earth.
Yeah.
So many people do this. So we said, I got to know why I am is the reason and the cause of my existence. I exist to bring hope and humanity in the earth. So watch now. The Bible tells us in Genesis chapter 1, we get ready to close with this. Genesis chapter number 1, verse number 26 to 27 tells us that God created Adam, created the man, and put him in the garden, and he gave him assignment. He says he gave him dominion over the earth, but he also gave him the assignment to dress the earth and to keep the earth. He gave him assignment. So he was created with purpose in mind.
Oh, yeah.
Now, dominion here means he gave him the authority to rule. He gave them the authority to have dominion. He gave them the authority to rule with the authority that is given to him. So he was given the authority to rule the earth. But now, the word dress it here means that it means to serve in position. It means it means assignment. It means to serve in a place of worship. So watch now. I'm worshiping God when I'm serving in my set place.
Oh, yeah.
I'm bringing glory to God. I'm bringing honor to God when I'm serving in my set place. This is why you don't want to be in a place that God didn't create you to be in. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to be excited. And you're not going to bring glory to Him. So I must serve in the area that God created me to serve in. This is how you know what your assignment is and know what you should be doing. If you would do what you are doing, if nobody ever paid you, and you would do it with joy, if you do it without a lack of sleep, you get peace out of it. You get happiness out of it. You get excitement out of it. You sit around here and you help young people, and that's God's calling on your life. And listen to this, it costs you money to do it. It's a sacrifice that you do it. But if somebody woke you up in the middle of the night, you would be able to do it and you would get happy. The joy of just seeing a young person blessed.
Yes.
Would do something for you. That's your assignment.
Amen.
Whatever you would do, if you didn't get any sleep, if you didn't get paid for it, and it brought you joy and brought you happiness and excitement, and you sat back and you was like, wow, look at her.
I transformed her life.
Look
I
at her.
changed her life.
Look
Yes.
at her. Look at her. Look at where she is now. And you sit, you get happy and tears streaming down your eyes.
Yes.
That's your assignment. Some people's assignment is to cook.
Right.
It's just to cook. You listen, your eggs taste better than everybody else's. Listen to this, your pinto beans taste better than everybody else. Your ham hocks is better than everybody. Your turkey is better than everybody else. It's picturesque. You can take a picture of it and put it on Facebook and people be like, oh my God. That's how this looks. I'm talking to somebody.
Yes.
And so you have to understand this. You must understand this. So he put him in that dresser, but he also put him in the garden to keep it. To keep it means to guard it, to observe, and to give heed to. He put him in there for this. To be on guard, to dress it, to keep it, to preserve it, to protect it. That's why he's here. And there are many people who do not understand their assignment.
That's true.
You must know the assignment. You got it. Let me say it again. You have to know the assignment. You have to know your assignment. You have to know. Listen to this. There's times when I'd get a phone call. I never forget one time, this guy called me and said, Pastor Perryman, the Lord laid you on my heart. I said, oh, hey, who's this? He told me his name. I said, oh, what's up, brother? I only spoke to this dude like twice. I'm trying to figure out how to do get my number. And he calls me. He said, hey, man, listen, I got a funeral, man, and I need you to do. I was asking God who to call. God told me to call you, and I need you to do a funeral for me. I said, okay, I'm thinking the funeral going to be 2 days, a week from now. I said, when's the funeral? He said, the funeral in 30 minutes. Can you be here? Yeah. 30 minutes. I said, yeah, I can be there in 30 minutes. So I hurried up and got myself together. You understand? Threw me a suit on and went around the corner. Just so happened the place was about a 15-minute walk from me. So I go around the corner. I go over there, and he said, you ready to do the funeral? He said, now you got to preach too. I said, okay, I got it. He said, you ready? I said, yeah, I'm ready, man, I'm ready. What he didn't know was, as I was getting myself together, I was putting my message together in my head. And I'm talking to myself on, telling myself on what to say, what I need in my notes. So now when I get there to do the funeral, I lead the whole funeral, preach the funeral, and nobody didn't know I was called in at the last minute. I'm called to this.
Yes.
You understand? I'm called to this. I can put a message together in a short period of time because I'm called to this. I know how to teach the Bible. I'm called to this. I'm anointed for this. I know how to do this. Now, I ain't anointed to build nothing. I ain't anointed to fix nothing on no cars.
To build nothing.
You understand? I ain't anointed to do none of that.
Tear something up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do none of that.
No.
You don't want Pastor Perryman coming over there trying to help you with no carpentry.
You can't
do
hang
nothing.
no pictures. You can't do none of that.
I ain't do none of that. Listen to this. If you call me over there talking about, can you help hang these curtains up here?
No, thank you.
Listen to this. I'm gonna tear your house up and it'll hurt me.
Exactly.
And so you need to call the paramedics for me, and you have to call somebody else and help fix what I just met. I ain't that dude. I ain't got no problem with it. Listen to that. I know how to change a time, but I don't want to change one. I don't have no problem with calling AAA and sit right there and wait till AAA show up.
That's
You understand?
right.
I ain't got no problem.
That's
No
right.
shame in my game. Don't make me feel bad. Don't make me no never mind. I don't care. Don't know how to paint that good at all. I can sit right back here, and if you ask me to pass you a paintbrush, I can do that.
Exactly.
But the rest of it, the Reverend can't do it. I ain't gonna
not
try
at
to do
all.
it. I'm gonna stick with what I know.
Do
What
not
I know.
ask him to build nothing.
Yeah, I
Not
know.
even
Listen, I know how to
nothing.
do this book.
That's it.
And I'm happy with knowing how to
Yes.
do this book. I don't know how to do the rest of it, but this book I know how to do.
Oh yeah.
I'm called to that. Let
Yes.
somebody else who know how to do the house, who know how to do the yard, let them handle that. I don't know nothing about that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the best me I could be.
That's right.
And that's it. And I need to
Yes.
work on that so I can be better. How do you guys think you want to have before we get out of here?
You know, I just want to say that everybody have areas in their life that they need to work on. So, in order for you to be a better you,
Yeah.
you have to be honest with yourself and recognize the areas that you need help in and work on those areas.
Yeah. See, the last point we got on here. Why I need to better myself is understanding what's holding me back. Yeah, I gotta understand what's holding me back.
You could be holding your own self
Yeah.
back.
What's holding me back? What's holding me back?
Yeah.
Why don't I have a husband and I've been asking God to give
Right.
me one? What's holding me back?
Right.
See, well, you know, Pastor, all these men are dogs. Not every man's a dog, just the
That's
one
not
you've been
true.
dealing with.
That's not
You understand?
true.
Every man ain't a dog. Well,
Right.
ain't no good women out here. These chicks ain't loyal.
That's
no, the
not
ones
true.
you've been dealing with ain't loyal.
Right.
You understand? So you can't categorize every man and
That's
categorize
right.
every woman because of your experiences.
Right.
You have to ask yourself a question. Why you don't have no husband? Why you don't have no wife and you've been asking God for one?
Right.
And you at a certain age and you don't have one.
What do you need to work on to get a husband?
Yeah,
What do you
what-
need to work on to get a wife?
Let's just be realistic now here at this moment right here.
Put it on out there.
Now here she is. She got 7 kids by 7 different baby daddies, and she keep getting a man, and you can't find one.
Woo!
Now how she keep getting a
Okay.
a man? She got 7 kids by 7 baby daddies, and she got a man.
And she got a man. So
She
something
got
is,
one.
So something is wrong.
So you got to examine yourself why you
Examine
don't have
yourself.
one.
Oh, yeah.
You understand? Your great grandmama had a man with a do-rag tied around her head and a dusty apron on. She had a man. You understand why you can't get one? There's
Right.
a reason for that.
There's a
you
reason.
have to sit down and think about it.
It's time for self-examination, honey.
You got to examine yourself.
Oh, yes.
You got to examine yourself. It is not always, I'm waiting on God. Sometimes you're not out and about for somebody to holler at you.
Woo!
I'm sitting at home. I'm being saved, sanctified. All of this right here. And you ain't out in the malls nowhere. You ain't at the grocery store. You ain't nowhere to be found. The Bible says, he that find a wife findeth a good thing. So
That's
listen,
right.
are you in a place to be found?
Woo! You preaching right now.
I just go to work, go to church, come home. Go to work, go to church, come home. Go to work, go to church,
How
come
do
home.
you expect the man to find you?
You're always at home.
How do you expect him to find you?
So
if
you're always at home. You're always at home. Always at home, and keep taking same phone call from the same old broke, dusty joker that you ain't want in the beginning. It's because you're not out and about sometimes. You're not out and about.
Get
You're not
in a better environment.
Yeah, go somewhere where you can be found.
Yes.
Listen, if you know you keep attracting hood dudes, stay out the hood
Stay
trying to
out
find
the
you a
hood,
man.
honey.
Do you not realize? Listen, you dating a dude that's in the hood, and you done dated another dude in the hood, and they all know each other. Don't you understand that ain't the right place for you?
Woo.
Go somewhere else.
Change your environment.
Do something else.
Yes.
Go to a place where you can be found. You're
Right.
not out there looking, but I'm out here in a place to be found.
Right. Right.
So you sometimes we don't think like this. We just be so super Christian. I'm just saved, sanctified. I go to work, go to church, come home, pay bills. Go to work, go to church, come home, pay bills. Ain't nobody. You ain't nowhere with nobody to see you.
Ooh, you preaching.
You have to ask yourself a question: how that person getting a woman, getting a man, and you ain't finding one. You're a good person, got a good job, educated. How old it is? Sometimes it's your mouth.
Wow.
I can't find me no white pastor because you lazy.
Woo.
You could be lazy. You could be insecure. You got a
preaching.
whole lot of baggage that come with you, and nobody wants to deal with all this baggage because you don't show no potential. You ain't trying to show that I got a plan. Listen to this. I had kids when my wife came through.
Oh yeah.
I got a woman. How come you can't get one? Talk back to me now. I done seen folks on the Skid Row. They homeless together. The homeless man got a woman.
Yes.
They homeless together, chilling.
That is so true.
They homeless together. And
That is so
listen to this.
true.
And I made them a home down there and got a dog.
Ain't got a dog. Ain't got a dog.
Chilling.
Ain't happy.
And happy.
Ain't happy.
How the homeless man gonna get a woman?
Woo.
How the homeless woman gonna get a man? And they protecting one another.
You stepping on some toes
If you don't
tonight.
come, you don't come on.
You stepping on some
You better do
toes
some
tonight.
examining.
They gonna self-examine after
You better
this.
examine yourself and
Oh,
say, okay,
yeah.
what's the real reason I ain't got no man?
Yes. What do I need to
You
change?
can't say, well, I ain't got no man because I gained a lot of weight. Listen, there's a person out there 350 pounds with a skinny woman. There's
That's
a
right.
woman out there 350 pounds with a skinny man.
That's
They
right.
happy. So it can't be the weight, boy.
It ain't the weight.
It ain't the weight because there's some dudes out there like a thick woman.
Oh,
you
yes.
understand? Right here.
Oh, yes.
Right here. He right here. Like a thick one. Listen,
That's right.
Don't blame it on the weight. Don't blame it on that. There's something else. You have to evaluate yourself.
Yes. Yes.
You got to do it. It's on you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Why is God not moving for me like he's supposed to?
Right.
Self-evaluation.
Self-evaluation.
Got to examine yourself. You have to do it because if you don't, you're going to miss out on everything that God has for you because you refuse to examine yourself.
And when you're examining yourself, be honest about it.
Yeah.
Be honest about it so you can get better.
Yeah, you want to get better.
Yes.
You know, how come everybody else getting promoted and I can't get promoted on the job? I've been here 20 years and I ain't never got promoted.
Wow.
Everybody ain't looking over you just because
There's something you're not doing right.
You can't wear the grace period out on the job. They told you to
Ooh,
be
you
here
can't
at
be
7.
late every day, honey.
They told you to be here at 7, but they give you a grace period of 5 minutes and you wear the grace period out because to you, 7 means that if you show up at 7:05, you still on time. No, you is late.
Yeah, you've been late for years.
You've been late for 5 straight minutes. You've been lying for 5 straight minutes. Can you tell you nonstop lying for 5 straight minutes?
Ooh.
You told those people when you signed on for that job that you would be here at 7 o'clock.
And you'll be on time.
You'll be on time. You wearing that grace period out. So for 5 straight minutes, you just lying continuously for
My
5
God.
minutes. And then people say we can't even promote because she will never be on time. She wearing the grace period out. He wearing the grace period out. You understand? Every day. Supposed to be here at 7, now they show up at 7:05. Every day? Man, you better change.
Better change. This
You
is
better
a
change.
new year.
It's a
Time
new
to get
year.
better.
You got to change.
Time
In
to
order
get
for
better.
God to bless your life, you got to change.
Gotta change.
That's our time for tonight. We're asking God to pour his favor out on you to bless your life and to increase you more and more and take you to another level in him.
Oh, yes.
And I want you to say today, no more excuses. I'm going after it.
No more excuses.
No more excuses. I'm going after it. I'm going after my dreams. I'm going after my
yes.
desires. I'm going after every promise that God has for
Oh,
me. I'm
yes.
going after it. I'm going after it. And so I'm excited about what God is doing. You got to be a part of Faith on Fire Revival. You must be a part of the Faith
Thursday
on
night
Fire.
and Friday night.
Listen, I'm telling you, you got to be a part of the Faith on Fire Revival. It's going to
stir up
be
your faith.
amazing.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
telling you, it's going to be amazing. So
Oh,
be
yes.
a part of the Faith on Fire Revival.
Ain't no telling what's
Yeah.
going to happen on those 2 nights.
Yeah, be a part. So let's be a part and let's enjoy ourselves together, man.
Oh, yeah.
God's got your back. You got pastors who are praying for you.
That's right.
And it's gonna be amazing. So I'm looking forward to you guys. We're gonna reach out to some people. We're calling you for the committee,
Yes.
the building committee, that you guys are going to be out there on the forefront helping look for a building.
That's
We're
right.
going to have weekly meetings concerning it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's going to be live. It's going to be lit. You guys are going to call Minister Casey when you locate a building.
Yes.
And she's going to do the legwork on it. Hey, I'm telling you, we're going to do this.
We're going to do
We're
it.
going to do this. It's going to be
We're going
amazing.
after
We're going
it.
to do it. Go after it.
We're going after
Yeah,
it.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget the videos that we're asking.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Minister Kim Simmons. I'm making no more excuses this year. I'm going after it. That's simple.
That's it.
That's
and
simple.
send it to us.
Yeah, send it to us. Maybe what you want to do when you start the video the first time, let the video run for 4 seconds before you start talking, and then once you finish talking, let it run for 4 more seconds, then hit the stop button. What that does, it gives me and Treasure the opportunity to go in and to integrate the videos together. All right, and we need that little space in there. All right.
Yes.
So hey, we're gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
So
Y'all
get
gonna
those
be a part.
videos
Be a part.
in.
We
Get
love
those
y'all. We
videos in.
appreciate y'all. Miss Belinda, we love you. Miss Desiree,
Miss
we love you.
Belinda.
Thank you so much for being on tonight.
Yes.
So we
Hello,
love y'all.
Desiree.
So y'all come on and be a part tonight. All right. Love y'all. Get your seat in the ground tonight. You heard a good message tonight. Get your seat in the ground tonight. You can do it through the Cash App. It's the $ KLFC Church. Again, the $ KLFC Church. If you're looking on Facebook right now, it's pinned right now where it says Kingdom Life Faith Center is pinned, and all you have to do is hit on the See More, and it tells you where you can sow your seed at. If you're watching us through the church app, you can just click on the giving link
Yes.
and give your seed that way. Or if you're on the church website, you can do it that way. It's www.kingdomlifefaithcenter.org. And click the button there and get your seed in the ground. We appreciate every one of you for the seed that you sow. We really do. We know that we cannot do this work without you, all right? And if you want to be a member of Kingdom Life Faith Center, all you have to do is put on the screen right here, I want to be a member.
Yes.
I want to be a member.
We'll love to have you.
We'd love to have you. Michelle Roby will get in contact with you.
That's right.
And talk to you briefly and get you set up for a new members class. I'm telling you, I think we got a new members class Thursday, right?
At 10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock. Man, we ready. I'm telling you, this church is growing. This church
yes,
is doing
is.
it. Y'all got to be a part. I'm telling you.
Oh, yes.
So come on and be a part. And if you have not downloaded the Kingdom Life Faith Center Church app, you must do so you can stay up to date with all things Kingdom Life Faith Center.
That's right.
So y'all come on and be a part, all right? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We got to go, but we will see y'all again tomorrow morning on In the Backyard, Pastor Payment. We're praying for you tonight that healing manifests itself in your life, salvation takes place in your life, and we're declaring and decreeing 1,000-time blessing over everybody who's sowing their seed tonight. And we thank you for every person who sowed their seed into their pastor's life as well.
Thank you.
We love y'all and we
love
appreciate
you
y'all.
guys.
So y'all come on and be a part. Love y'all. Be blessed.
Also, if you need prayer,
Yeah, if you need
can
prayer.
call us at 323-238-9915. Again, if anyone needs prayer tonight, you could definitely pick up the phone and call us 323-238-9915.
Again, remember we said no more excuses.
No more excuses.
Go after it.
Go after it.
See y'all.